Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Baby, I'm here with a vision. In this vision, God was speaking to me, okay? And God said he has given this man choices. And it's like, this is like a situation where this man has an opportunity at hand to be in. Like, this is somebody that God has the life that they have always dreamed about at their fingertips. And they keep choosing to go the wrong way. And the point that it's like they are actively doing this. They know what they're doing too. For whoever this for, if this is your spouse knows that he is choosing to do wrong. He knows that he's going against God. He knows that he's making the wrong choice. He knows he is making the choice that is going to inevitably pull you two apart. This is somebody like they have an opportunity to improve whatever for your relationship. It will be simple to improve. It will be easy. Like if they got an attitude problem, all they got to do is fix their attitude, check their attitude at the door. It's not really that hard. They don't want to do that. They feel like they should yell and they can be able to scream and they can act a fool all they want to, and they want to treat you bad. And I'm gonna get to that part too. This is somebody that they want that. That's what they want to do. They are constantly ignoring the directions that God is giving them and choosing chaos. Chaos. They choose chaos. They are choosing it. This is their choice. That's what they want. They want problems. Everything could be so blissful. Everything could be so peaceful. Everything, it's like this is somebody, there may have been a point in your relationship, in your marriage, where everything was blissful, everything was happy, everything was in a content state. And this person saw that and they didn't like it because they were bored. This is another person that's bored. Okay, I just had a message about somebody that was bored and they cause problems because they bored. There are some people that when they get bored, when their life is good, they confuse happiness with boredom. And this is somebody that they were happy. Everything was good. But they decided to cause chaos because it was too quiet. It was too quiet. It was too quiet. Everybody smiling. They smiling too much. Everybody laughing. I don't like the sound of laughter. This is somebody that just like they said, I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm putting a stop to this today. So they started arguing over nothing. They want to fuss over nonsense. This is somebody that purposely are not paying things. They purposely not doing things. They're purposely. This is the kind of person, you know what I'm saying, you trying to keep the peace and they trying to make trouble. And they're doing it on purpose. This is intentional. For whoever this is for, this is intentional. This is someone they intentionally go out their way. And they, you know, like this is somebody that will call their ex in front of you. This is, they doing it to make you mad. This is somebody that will go out their way to say something to someone else, to flirt with somebody in front of you. This is somebody that will go out their way to cheat on you. They are doing this because they don't like peace. God said, this is someone that is choosing failure. They are choosing to receive failure in a moment where they were supposed to win. But they want to lose. This is like somebody that they almost at the finish line. There's nobody around them. They could walk and cross the finish line and win. They could walk slowly. They could crawl and win. But they notice that, and it's they bored with that, and they don't like it. So they decide, instead of crossing the finish line, they're going to walk to the left or to the right and sit down and let somebody else win because they don't want to win. And it's just like their teammates are like, what's going on? The schoolmates are like, why are you doing this? God, like, and this is the situation with whoever this is, somebody that is so stubborn. God showed me in a vision, this is like somebody driving a car. They come to a fork in a road. They clearly see that one way leads to the road to their destination, and the other way leads to a cliff. And they choose to go the way going towards the cliff. They passed by sign after sign after sign saying, don't go this way. Warning, don't go this way. Warning, mayday, mayday, mayday. They pass up all these signs. They run the signs over and drive over the cliff on purpose. This is what this person is choosing. I know it's this is their choice, baby. And the song that started playing after God spoke to me about this here is Pushed by Maxbox 20. Okay. I don't know if I've ever been good enough. I'm a little bit rusty and I think my head is caving in. And I don't know if I've ever really been really loved by a hand that's touched me, and I feel like something's got to give. I'm a little bit angry. This ain't over. Not while I still need you around. You don't owe me. We might change, yeah. We just might feel good. I want to push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I want to push you down. Well, I will. Well, I will. I want to take you for granted. I want to take you for granted. Yeah, I will. She said, I don't know why you would ever lie to me. Like I'm a little untrusting when I think that the truth is going to hurt you. And I don't know why you couldn't just stay with me. You couldn't stand to be near me when my face don't seem to want to shine because it's a little bit dirty. Well, don't just stand there saying nice things to me because I've been cheated. I've been wronged and you don't know me. I can't change. Well, I won't do anything at all. I want to push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I want to push you down. Well, I will. Well, I will. I want to take you for granted. I want to take you for granted. Yeah, I will. Baby, let me tell you something about life and how, like, I've known the lyrics to this song because it's an old song. Even though it was recent. Yeah, it came out in 1996. Your girl was 5 when this song came out. And it was recently brought back to life by the Barbie movie. Baby, this song, this song is literally about abuse, okay? This is a narcissist point of view. This is a narcissist point of view of abuse, okay? And this is somebody that is literally thinking to themselves, me. That's all they worried about is who hurt them and how hurt they are and how they are hurting and they're sad and they just want to cry all day and they just want to feel bad all day. And it's like, I'm being reminded of that movie, Meet the Robinsons. When it was the little boy that was an orphan and he had his roommate. They were both orphans. He grew up to be an inventor and his roommate grew up to be his biggest enemy because that one night that he kept him up and he lost the game. And he claimed, like, there's a part of the movie where the villain is talking about why he decided to be a villain. And he's telling him, you kept me up all night and I lost the game. And it was such an easy pick. I should have won and I should have caught it, but I was asleep. And then he starts saying that nobody liked him for years. They go over his memories. He's walking down the hallway looking sad and as if he is just so depressed. And everybody's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, let's be friends. Hey, you want to hang out with me? And he's talking about they all hated me. This is somebody that chooses depression. They choose sadness. They choose it. This is something like I literally, once again, y'all, I could just slide out the shit. Like, I could just slide out the shit. This person is thrown off, man. And it's one thing for somebody, like it's a difference between somebody that is just a loner. They just like being alone. Like somebody that like being alone and they're happy and content alone. It's not a situation where they're moping alone. They're happy alone. And this person is alone But when they're alone, they're angry and they're crying and they're thinking about everything that happens to them. They're thinking about stuff from 10, 20, 30 years ago. And they want to sit there and they want to sulk and they want to be depressed. And they don't want to get up and they don't want to take a shower. They're not going to brush their teeth today. They don't care to wash their face today. They're wearing clothes that they wore over and over and over. They wore these clothes for days and they are just sitting there sulking. And this is their choice. They are choosing this. And and then on top of that, for whoever this is for, you chose not to be with this person because of the state that they in. You are right. I'm going to be real. You are right. You are basically saying like, you have tried and you have tried and you have tried to make it work with them. But they choose violence. They choose anger. They choose depression. And I just feel like you are at a point where you're just like, I don't feel like this anymore. And you have every right to feel that way. God is saying they choosing this. This is what they choose. But they're trying to make you feel guilty because how dare you leave them? And how dare you not want to sit there and let them be depressed in peace? How dare you leave them and not allow them to abuse you? They knew everything that they were doing. They did it on purpose. They were hurting you on purpose. They cheated on purpose. They wanted to. They wanted to because they want you to feel how they feel. The scripture comes from Romans 16:20. The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. The grace of our Lord Jesus be with you. So I feel like for whoever this is for, what God is saying is like, you not being with this person, that's you finding peace. Because like, I just feel like you have to have this clarity. You have to have this understanding, because it's one thing to be in a position to where you are wondering if you made a mistake. Like this may be somebody you're wondering if you made a mistake by leaving this person, and you're wondering if you should give it another try. And you're wondering, well, should I give it another go? Should I try to work it out? What should I do? God is saying this person chose that. They made a choice. It's not a situation where they did this on accident. Yeah, it is a possibility. Like if they had so many chances to make it work out with you. They had everything laid at their feet. And it may, to you, from your perspective, it may not make sense to you. And you may very well have been through a lot of things just like this person. You may have went through similar things to this person. But God say, yet and still, this is somebody they chose. They chose the bad. They chose failure. They choose to lose. And the saddest thing about it is they are trying to get you to choose that with them. But you don't have to do that. You like, why? I just feel like for whoever this is for, you're like, why would I choose to live that way? Why would I choose to be depressed every day? Why would I choose to be sad all the time? Why would I choose to be abused? Why would I choose that? When you have the option of choosing to be happy, you have an option to choose to win. You have an option to be, I just feel like you are looking at your choices and you're like, no, that's not, how is that fair to you? Just because they want to sit around being sulking and being depressed with a rain cloud that they created. They created this rain cloud. It don't have to be there. In fact, they are holding the rain cloud captive, okay, over their head. The rain cloud is trying to move on and they won't let it. This is somebody that wants to be depressed. This is somebody that wants to be sad. And, you know, it's like, I'm thinking about the movie Inside Out. It's like as if sadness has completely taken over the board and nobody else can get to the board. She locks all the other emotions in a closet. Sadness and anger then went ham with whoever this person is. Happiness is gone. Lost, gone somewhere. Don't nobody know what happened. Ain't nobody seen happiness in a long time. This is somebody, they choose violence. They choose anger. They choose sadness. They choose depression. They purposely avoid anything that is going to make them happy. And if you are someone that you try to make them happy, You tried to give them gifts that you knew they wanted. You tried to do nice things for them. You tried to take them places that they wanted to go there. They said they would love to do it. But then when you took them, they went out of their way to make it miserable, not only for themselves, but for you. They went out of their way to find something wrong. They went out of their way to break whatever it is. God is saying this person wants to be depressed. They want to be sad. They want to always complain. Anybody that they have around them, they want this person to be somebody that is going to listen to them complain and listen to them being sad and listen to them being depressed. This is somebody that want to be babied all day. And they want somebody to be, they're there. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's okay. We'll work it out. While you know good and well, it's trying to work it out, but they are refusing. Okay, this is somebody, they don't want it to be worked out. They don't want it to get better. They don't want it to be happy. They don't want it to be blissful. They want to be sad. They want to be depressed. And halfway, they want to be left alone. And I just feel like it's like you gave them what they wanted. And now that they are alone, they want you to come back. Because how dare you give them what they wanted? This is somebody, they don't want happiness, even to that extent. You realize, for somebody, you realize that, okay, they're acting as if I am the problem. So let me leave. And you left. And now they acting like you leaving is the problem. It's not you. It's them. They the problem. They are the problem. They are the problem. God said this person, this is their choice. That is their choice. And unless they decide to one day they wake up and they decide that they're going to choose different, that is forever going to be their choice. And it may be a very situation where y'all just not meant to be together. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. It's just not going to work out. They are not going to choose better. But God said that he is with you. He will give you peace. And literally, for some of you, your peace literally comes as soon as you chunk the deuces as them and you go on about your business. Because guess what? They don't want peace. They don't want happiness. They don't want joy. They don't want to be content. They want to sit in their own misery and sulk all day. Let them. Leave them to it, God said. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.